Yo, what's up, everybody? My name is Danny Boy. You may know me from Death Row Records. Myself, I call it Class of '96. You know, of hip hop. I had a chance to work with artists such as the legendary Tupac Shakur, alongside of Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, and so on. I think the music is what keeps me going, and yeah, even 16 years ago, I wanted to put out a record. I've only had an opportunity to do singles, and the only thing I think that kept me going is my faith in God, as well as the music, my passion for music and the love for music. So that's what keeps me moving. Every record that I had a chance to work on, I've had experiences, and I must put all those experiences in my learning basket. Working on I Ain't Mad at You, getting a chance to work with Tupac, we didn't even, I don't think we even knew the the amount of people that we would touch with I Ain't Mad at You. That was just a song, Pop being in Studio A and me being in Studio B. And I'm working on my record, and Pac would just say, Danny, come in and come work on some of these records. DB coming to back. And, I would just go in. So getting the opportunity to work on I Ain't Mad at You and Toss It Up. Toss It Up was one of my favorite records to work on because it was working with some of my friends, Casey and JoJo Jodeci, Aaron Hall. Just being in the studio with those guys. These were some guys that I had grown up listening to, and I had sung some of their records and talent shows. And it was the most exciting thing to be able to be in the studio and work with those guys. I'm very excited because not only is this like a debut album, it's like the lost debut album to me. These songs that I had recorded with Death Row Records back in '95 and '96, '97. These are some of those records that I could say that started me, that was my training ground, working with Death Row Records and being able to be in the studio and work with such great producers and great musicians. And this is that record that everybody didn't get a chance to see. I didn't go in and remix anything. We didn't go in and fix any vocals on any songs. This is just raw, fresh, raw but still fresh music that I was working on in my teen years up until being probably from the beginning of my teen years, being 14, 15 years old, up until about 18 years old. This record that we were working on, all of the music that I was doing with Death Row Records, I think I just got caught up at the being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Tupac passed, and Death Row falling apart, and Suge Knight going through all of the legal things that he was going through. It just stagnated my career. And when I went to other record companies, I couldn't get no record companies to sign me because they were scared of Suge Knight. So it was really more of a humbling stage too. I thank God every day that I went through some of the things that I went through, because I always wanted to put out a record, and they were always gearing me up to put out a record. And I was doing singles, and I had worked with some of the best engineers and some of the best producers, Babyface and so on. So I worked with so many people, but I got caught up in what Death Row was going through. So it took that amount of time, and up until today, I'm able to partner up with Wide Awake, who have they've gotten all of the catalog and all of the music that I've worked on, and they're giving me the opportunity to take some of that music and put it out and let it be heard. And I'm supporting them in it. I'm behind them 100%. So that people can hear, because I always have people that's adamant Death Row people. They always on my blogs and always on my MySpace and my Facebook saying, Danny Boy, what happened to some of that music? So I'm just happy that we're getting the opportunity to serve the people what they want. Oh man, there's so many styles on there. Like I said, I'm working with Devontae. Devontae did a song on there, a couple songs on there, and so you're gonna hear that old school Jodeci sound, that big and that fiending type sound, as well as I worked with one of the cuts on there, working with I'm trying to think of his name, Roger from Zap. He featured on one of the songs, so it will have that old school flavor. You're gonna hear a lot of musician type song. You're gonna hear piano playing, you're gonna hear guitars, you're gonna hear all of that stuff, because that's what those producers bought in on that record. Not too many features. I do know that on one of the songs, Genuine helped write on one of the songs and did some backgrounds on it. My homeboy Genuine. So y'all will hear where we were as being young guys coming up in the music industry. What we were working on when I had a chance to go down in Rochester to work with Devontae and Genuine and Missy and Timbaland and all those people. Well, from this record, I don't think we'll be releasing singles. I'm sure it'll be on Amazon, where if it's something that you like, you'll be able to go download it and buy it for 99 cents, whatever song you like. Hopefully you like the whole record. But it won't be any singles that'll be released for this project. But one video that I do recall us doing is a song called So In Love. Tatiana Ali was the first lady in that. So that's a video that I hope everybody will get a chance to come to my MySpace, myspace.com/dbsoul, on my Facebook, or my Facebook, which is Danny Stewart. You can come to any one of those and push the button and get a chance to see some of that real soon. And then make some requests for some of the stuff that, there's some footage or some pictures that we can show you from back in the day, or some things that you want to know, or even interviews that you want to do. Just hit me up. Let's do it. Break You Off is my favorite song. Break You Off is my favorite song. Producer Demetrius Shipp, but that's the song that Roger Troutman, before he passed, he and I was in the studio and we spent a lot of time on that song. So I'm excited about people hearing it. Definitely a tour to Europe. I got to tell y'all about some of the things that I have going on. I'll be releasing a single a week after the week of Easter. The Monday after Easter, that week of Easter, I'll be releasing a single which is Words Can't Explain. And I need y'all to call your local radio station or these internet stations. I need y'all to please pump it. As you heard, I've been waiting a long time for people to hear what I do. Music is my passion. God has gifted me, and I'm happy that He gave it to me, and I want to be able to use it and share it with people. So again, go to my Facebook, go to your radio stations, the internet stations. Look out for me and just call them and just ask them, can you hear it? If you don't like it, hit me on my Facebook, let me know. If you do like it, please send me some encouraging words, because this song, Words Can't Explain, it's a love song. Not only is it a love song, it's hopefully a song that'll inspire people, that'll touch them and help them through their day. Again, it's called Words Can't Explain. That's another thing, as well as a coffee that I'm behind, a coffee that I'm involved with. I know that sounds funny, but yeah, we're doing some coffee. Blue Mountain Coffee, My Soul Cafe Coffee. So you can hit us up to find out more about that as well. And again, y'all hit me up. It's your boy Danny Boy. I love y'all for standing behind me. Keep God first. God is what moved me. Music is what soothed me. And you hitting me up is what's gonna keep me going, y'all. So God bless. Peace. Yup.
Best if I show you. Oh.